Currently, God instructs us to acquire the ability to remain in His presence during challenging circumstances. The superior realm of spiritual issues is represented by Zion, which is the seat of power. This location has been scorched by the sun and has been eroded by the passage of time. Emotional experiences, images, and epiphanies are beneficial when they assist in determining my role in your life, even though they are not my sole method of working. Allocate time to attentively listen when you are not experiencing euphoria or a sense of elation from the spiritual energy of my domain. Did you adhere to any of my most recent directives? Return to the most recent location, the most recent project, and the circumstance in which you can assert that I was involved. Do not alter your position on that matter. Remain focused on the primary topic. Avoid being deceived by anyone who suggests that you should investigate external causes or dependencies. You are the center of my universe. Numerous individuals utter phrases such as, "Look here," or "Look there." It is advisable to refrain from pursuing these individuals or objects. Ground yourself in the straightforward task of obedience and listen to my words in a low voice. The transformation will transpire. The streams of healing from the river of my spirit will reach you and improve your spirit at that instant. God guarantees that the adversary will never regard you as prey. Numerous individuals have advised you to adhere to their guidance, as they claim to possess the appropriate prayers or affirmations that would effectuate change. Despite your efforts to persuade yourself, the reality is that there has been minimal progress. However, this does not imply that they were in error or that their intentions were not honorable. I am a vengeful God, and the body will not be able to rob me of my majesty. Maintain the integrity of your trust. Maintain your current course of action, and I will serve as your instructor, providing you with the necessary information and guiding you toward a fulfilling existence. I aspire to entice you to me and provide you with protection under my wings. Reduce the pace of your walk. Refrain from speaking or moving. Listen for the echoes of my words that are borne by the winds of my knowledge. I will not abandon you in your current state. I will not allow your life to be a jumble of events that contradict my promises. It is now time to mature and progress. The tensions and frustrations of the current difficult period will be forgotten. This is the time of your blessing, the Father pronounces. This is the moment of my favor upon your spirit, soul, and body. Accept it and rise, becoming the child of my right hand that you are intended to be. God informs you today that the moment has arrived for you to flourish rather than simply endure. The enemy hopes that you will restrict your survival strategy to the mere act of surviving. However, this is not my objective. I arrive to ensure that you lead a fulfilling existence. Recognize that prosperity will be your primary objective, and from that moment forward, you can be assured that I will surpass your most ambitious expectations. You have placed your faith in me to fulfill your requirements. Remove this notion from your mind and have faith that I will astound you with my compassion and elegance. My greater dedication to your life will overshadow the agonizing memories and distressing events. You are about to recount a narrative that does not involve significant loss or excruciating suffering. I am the God of abundance, and I am revealing my glory in you, surrounding you, and working through you in a manner that will distinguish you as an entitled one, thoroughly receiving the benefits of the blood sacrifice on the cross. Your faith is sufficient, according to the Father. You are receiving what I would have given you in person if I were present, as a result of your faith. Your prayers are directed to my throne by your faith. Your prayers ascend into the heavens and are greeted by the genuine essence of my magnificence. This will manifest in your life and satisfy all of your requirements. Yes, is my response. You are not required to persuade me of a point that I have already made. I am inherently optimistic about you, and you can be assured that I will provide you with the support you need and encourage you in all of your endeavors, utilizing all the resources that heaven has to offer. Today is not the appropriate time to pursue trivial objectives or contemplate irrelevant ideas. Be patient and maintain faith, and you will achieve success and victory, as I reside within you, and neither you nor I is our failure. You have the option to deposit your aspirations in the bank of heaven and extract the clear promise of my word by faith. You can't be dissatisfied. Today, God informs you that He extends His unconditional affection to you. Time and events could transform anyone, even though many individuals assert that they are more loyal than a brother. Distract your attention from others and focus on the extent of my devotion to you in all aspects. No one cherishes someone more than someone willing to sacrifice their life for them. 2,000 years ago, I sacrificed my existence for you and subsequently reclaimed it for your benefit. You were rendered more significant than all authorities and dominions as a result of my acceptance of your presence. I overcame subjugation and established a form of freedom that is impervious to the actions of any entity. The moment you accepted my existence and emerged from the tomb, your life, soul, and awareness were divinely connected to my existence. According to the Father, your life is not under the control of any individual, creature, or external force. You are mine. Before the video continues, I request you to like the video and share this video with your family and friends, and request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. Accept today the assurance is that I will always be loyal to you and that I adore you. I will assert my authority over your life at the appropriate moment, and you will be liberated from the false authority that has absurdly claimed to be responsible for your problems. Despite their assertion that they are gods, they will perish like all other individuals. Conversely, my word will endure indefinitely and safeguard you. The Father has stated that He will eliminate the impostors in the same manner as you dispose of yesterday's remains. Believe me. Seek the dawn to locate my assistance in your existence. May your lips and mouth be filled with the laughter that emanates from trust. I am the God who fights for you and against you until no one is left to break my promises to you. They are unaware of the person they have upset by interfering with something essential to me. Today, God instructs us to adhere to the image He has provided. Stop relying on other individuals or objects, as this is a form of veneration. Encourage yourself to develop trust in others without the necessity of a safety net that can only serve to prevent you from pursuing opportunities. Refrain from allowing others to dictate your thoughts. People who are obligated to confront the repercussions of adhering to the advice of others determine its utility. Demonstrate your desire to acquire knowledge. Permit modifications. When others express their perspectives on your life, maintain an open-minded and respectful demeanor. You should visit the concealed location and observe the straight line of my word and the essence of my character in you. I have nurtured you to embody my magnificence. My essence resides within you, not only in your heart but in every aspect of your being, to fulfill my promise. People frequently become impolite and snide when they are near one another. Differentiate between the thoughts of the spirit and the thoughts of the flesh, and subsequently behave appropriately. Religion is not required to contemplate the past. It is not an act of faith to attempt to reclaim what has been lost. This incorrect perspective is impeding the course of your life that I have for you. You are about to undergo a period of transformation. This is the limited region in which none of the significant relationships in your life can progress. If you sense that they are withdrawing, refrain from resisting. Rather, continue to advance in love, as it is impervious to failure. Why would an individual choose to end their relationship if it would result in negative consequences? Accept affection, maintain a faith that can move mountains, and establish ambitious objectives rather than settling for the average. This is an extremely significant period. However, it is also a tranquil period during which you will be able to hear my words in the silent spaces between your thoughts. I will ensure that you progress toward the realization of your most ambitious aspirations by either accepting or rejecting external influences or ideas in that private place. God claims that He is bringing the kingdom of heaven to fruition in your life today. I am the Father in heaven, and I am imparting the Spirit of heaven to you as the fundamental state of grace and blessing that you are. You have a seed that is currently growing in your life as a result of my generous gift. Utilize the faith I bestowed upon you at your birth to introduce my fortune into the world. The mind will never be able to comprehend all of my talents in their entirety. My power cannot be diminished by emotions. The only gift I have bestowed upon you is faith, which will enable you to comprehend and apply the bounty of heaven in your earthly existence. If you choose to demonstrate your faith online today, you will immediately observe that the issues you are currently experiencing are resolved. Anything is feasible. There are numerous alternatives, and today is replete with my benevolence, which you can obtain by enduring the cross. Prepare yourself, as my greatest achievement is imminent. Some individuals weep and complain about the negative events that are imminent in the world. Will you subject yourself to that mode of thought? They possess the ability to address negative problems, challenges, and concerns. They are under the impression that they can predict the future, but they have yet to witness the extent of my affection for you or the amount of preparation I have made for you this holiday season. Although they contemplate negative aspects of you and others, they never consider their circumstances with the same degree of malice. I urge you to avoid individuals who communicate in such a manner. They are a collection of individuals who have elected to concentrate on events that occur on earth and lack formal education. However, the Father asserts, I have already selected you to be an heir to celestial treasures. Before the video continues, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. According to divine wisdom, certain spiritual entities are not intrinsically beneficial. I am not the source of all factors that are consistent with your religious beliefs. Develop the ability to discern fair judgment to safeguard yourself from the enemy's pitfalls. Men employ the energy of their personalities and the power of human appeal to entice others to follow them. The outcome they consistently achieve is detrimental, and those who adhere to them are left feeling disoriented and lacking a purpose. The Father states, I would prevent this from occurring by instructing you to listen to the gentle, inconspicuous voice that emanates exclusively from me. It is crucial to bear in mind that every spiritual entity other than my essence resides within you and is deceased. You are being misled by any spiritual practice or routine that excludes Christ, the hope of exaltation, within you. Trust the aspect of me that is within you. As the Bible states, I am your way, your truth, and your light. Do not heed the voice that says, here it is, or there it is, as relying on others is a form of worship. Numerous requests that could be fulfilled are still disregarded because individuals are unaware of the critical fact regarding my ability to revive the deceased. As long as you concentrate on my essence and listen to the profound whispers in your heart, where my voice always echoes, you are the splendor and the power of my throne. Today, God declares, I am the God of your trouble. The issues you are currently facing are unavoidable without my power or my capacity to rescue you. Decide to cease allowing problems to dictate your behavior or dictate how you should react to commonplace events. I am a secure location for you. I have transformed your cries of despair into songs of freedom because I love you so profoundly and protect you so well. Your identity will not be altered by financial difficulties. Business complications will not necessitate modifications to your life plans or decision-making processes. It is crucial to purify the heart, as the heart is the source of all life's challenges. If you are dissatisfied with your existence, you must alter your heart, as that is where I reside and where I establish my eternal presence in you. Enhance the strength of your prayer limits today. Your primary source of support should not be religious activities. For me to perform a miracle for you, what would you be willing to forego in addition to the anguish of the cross? Have faith in the task that has been completed. Many individuals erode their faith by engaging in various religious activities and actions, as if they are essential for observing my presence. I only pursue faith because of your circumstances, as it is your faith that provides me with the resources necessary to effect the change you desire. The divine task is to have faith in the one I sent. The miracle will occur immediately, transforming the dreadful circumstance into a paradise on earth. God is now allowing you to experience pleasure and satisfaction through my influence, as He says, accept the freedom of my spirit. The spaces that were previously blocked are now opening up. Faith will rise within you like an unstoppable force when you relinquish human effort and desire. The tree will undergo a natural death process as a result of the removal of the obstruction. Your vacant spaces will expand and generate outcomes. The plowman will become more significant than the farmer as the seeds, fruit, and harvest establish a simple cadence for your future of growth and balance. According to the Father, there is no longer any need to attempt. If you choose to take the rest I have provided after you have completed your work, your perspective will be unclouded by disagreement and conflict. There will be no more weeping at night. Has ceased to be burdened by a somber heart or concerned thoughts. You are my livestock, and today I am transporting you to tranquil streams and verdant fields, where all is well and your future is secure. I have a basic understanding of your objectives and requirements. I am not required to be persuaded to act in your best interest, as the cross of Calvary serves as a testament to my commitment to resolving all of your issues. Your prayers have been acknowledged and responded to. I am not enraged or dissatisfied with you. I acknowledge that you are mortal. However, I wish to inform you that I am currently incorporating my spirit into your human frailty. This will empower you to confront each challenge and navigate this tumultuous situation, all the while safeguarding your life and destiny. In his message, God declares that the period of perpetual defeat that has persisted for so long is now at an end. Success that endures and transcendence are now emerging from the barren soil of religious experience. You are now permitted to enter my world, which is devoid of boundaries. Angels are assisting you because you have relinquished the desire to judge and the notion that the hollow words and promises of others will be beneficial. God declares that a more profound experience is imminent, as you have arrived at the watercourse where ravens will nourish you. My presence will ensure your safety until the hunger subsides, thereby saving your life and the lives of those in your vicinity. According to the Father, He is unable to provide any recipes. I do not possess any concealed convictions or intricate strategies regarding my rule. Say this in your heart: I am now embarking on a new and thrilling journey that He has designated as holy for me. Your salvation is located at my throne. You are aware that the prayers that are recited at my altar will be answered and fulfilled naturally. You now comprehend that my commitment is the driving force behind the process, rather than an individual's religious sentiments. They inflict harm on themselves and sacrifice their bodies for burning, as they are unable to comprehend that there is a single, flawless offering that satisfies all requirements, and it is not themselves. You can now find solace at the altar in Christ alone, where all of your petitions are answered and transformation surpasses your most ambitious expectations. In the present day, God commands, "Reach for the hem of my garment that is offered." Address and penetrate the individuals and circumstances that are impeding your progress, and draw from the reservoir of virtue that is waiting to be bestowed upon you within me. I am not merely a collection of spiritual concepts and phrases. You do not perceive me by the perceptions of others, and religious concepts or words cannot provide you with the transformative power of resurrection that you desire. The humiliation of their creations, ideas, and theories is brought to the surface by evil, which then asserts it as an essential fact. This is akin to the rough sea. I wish for you to return to the tranquil waters and verdant fields, where I will offer you the oil and wine of my presence, which will provide you with a complete recovery. Allow all of my inner vitality to flow through you today. The hope of glory is the presence of Christ within you, and the glory itself contains all the necessary components for a fulfilling existence. The glory is a place where all requirements are fulfilled, and destiny unfolds naturally as you take up the cross, kneel before my throne, and say, "Let it be unto me, Lord, as you said." This is the intense, all-consuming fire that destroys all physical existence and leads you into the peace of God, where your mind relinquishes its pride and your body ceases to struggle. This is the point at which your transformation commences. Indeed, my dear, this is the moment for you to ascend. Ascend to a status that is exclusively accessible to the deserving, as opposed to the living or the meaningless. Make a sacrifice by giving up your emotions and your lives. Then, the truth that is within me will be yours, eternally. God tells us today to embrace the entirety of Christ within us by accepting our presence. The all-inclusive Christ encompasses my life, my truth, and my way, which were selected for you. How I give is akin to that of Christ. The teachings I impart are Christ, and the life I impart is Christ. I will refrain from providing you with intricate concepts, methodologies, or religious ceremonies to facilitate your comprehension of the sacrifice I made on the cross upon your behalf. These are the works of individuals who have lost faith in my identity and have instead resorted to insignificant distractions, such as trivial items that originate from their thoughts. I desire for you to establish a connection with the Christ who resides within you. It is impossible to gain entry into my kingdom by reading a book or joining a group, regardless of the actions you take. You did not cause a book to be lost. An individual can't direct you to an object or experience that they have not personally observed, felt, or encountered. They will exhaust you with unreasonable demands and expectations, and when they no longer perceive you as beneficial, they will terminate your employment with their organization. The depth, wealth, and access to the essence of my glory are now fully bestowed upon your life if I extend an invitation. However, it will be a yoke facile and a burden insubstantial. You will no longer interact with mere humans, rather, you will interact with the Christ of God, who was crucified, rose from the grave on the third day, and now resides in your heart as a result of your faith and your commitment to me. God instructs them that the present moment is not the time to surrender, rather, it is the time to assume responsibility. Begin an assault when you are uncertain of your next course of action. Although the adversary is a tyrant, he will yield and compromise if you adhere to the sole directive I provided regarding the devil: resist. Strategically arrange your troops to combat the adversary until they surrender and depart the battlefield. In your faith-based statements and prayers, you should confront the adversary with force until he abandons the victim and flees. You must adhere to this rule: it is not permissible to dance with demons. You are not more intelligent than he or more intelligent than he when you are in your physical form. Your armaments are neither physical nor living. They are the sword of my word and the shield of courageous faith. Please bear in mind that your faith will provide you with the same benefits as my presence would if I were present. Have faith in your assertions. What is the cause of your reluctance? Is it not a gift from God? You are a member of my army that conquers, and your responsibility is to continue to seize additional land for my nation. The appropriate course of action is to be implemented in this manner. Do not advocate for a stance that contradicts the opinions of others or fosters discord among individuals. My safety is jeopardized by your involvement in division, as I will never endorse sexual disputes or conflict. There is a whisperer among you who is intent on causing conflict between two of your closest companions. Individuals who possess high self-esteem are more susceptible to being deceived by the whisperer's fabrications and flatteries. Their dishonest tongue anticipates the appropriate moment to entice you with deception. God recommends that you disentangle yourself from the serpent's enchantment and concentrate on the most significant matters. Good individuals will be present in your life who will support you in your faith, assist you in overcoming difficult circumstances, and maintain your strength when all else fails. Use your faith to transform your world today, as divine guidance instructs you. I have requested that you emulate my actions and my behavior in all aspects. You and I are both monarchs. Just as I am a priest in the order of Melchizedek, you are as well. However, this is not due to a human lineage, rather, it is due to the eternal order. You have the opportunity to cease thinking in a manner that is typical of a typical individual at this moment. It is now imperative to contemplate the concept of divinity on earth. You have been granted the authority to become not only a religious enthusiast but also a child of the Son, whom he affectionately refers to as his brother. The adversary that surrounds you seeks to divert your attention from the faith lessons that I am imparting to you. Select to place your heel on the snake's head and extend your palm into mine. This will bring you closer to the faith-based creation of a new future and the renewed hope that will result from your statements of faith. I have granted you the ability to construct your world through faith through my word, if I constructed this world through faith. Pray with the words that come out of your mouth. Pray with confidence and repeatedly. Do your prayer from the heart, rather than your intellect or your emotions, and you will not be disappointed. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.